Felicitations, you foolish mortals. It is I, Szk'krrj, the embodiment of cringe. In this video, you will bear witness to the dumbest concepts in anime ever. For I have scoured the interwebs in order to bring you some of the dumbest concepts in anime ever. Our first entry is Szk'krrj, a 2009 anime sitting at a solid 6 out of 10. But what it lacks in quality, it more than makes up for in a dumb as hell plot. Szk'krrj follows the story of Natsuru Seno, an average guy who has blue hair, and therefore is an anime protagonist. He wakes up and discovers he has a weird bracelet on his arm. But wait, there's something else wrong. His sword is missing, and he's got 2 watermelons growing out of his chest. What could this mean? Suddenly, a stuffed tiger with its entrails hanging out of it starts talking to him, and reveals that 2 gods are having a fight, and he's been chosen to fight them, blah, blah, blah. But he has to turn to a girl to use them. And he has no choice. He cannot refuse, nope. He's just stuck like this. The show then turns into him trying to live 2 lives as a boy and a girl, wanting to be fucked by a bunch of girls who are bisexual. One of which almost goes redo of Healer on his ass. And on top of all that, the girl he actually loves starts trying to get him to give up his sword to end the world. I mean, truly, not a more ridiculous plot has been conceived. Except for, of course, our next entry. Ore twin-tail ni narimasu. First off, this anime has a kick-ass opening. Just listen to this. But back on topic, Ore Twin-tail ni Narimasu is a story about this red-haired anime protagonist. He has a childhood friend, a MILF of a mom, oh yeah, and a fetish for twin-tailed girls. One day, an alien big-titty bimbo MILF comes to him and forces him to wear a magic Power Ranger-style wristband to fight evil aliens who each have their own weird fetishes and want to take away all the twin-tail haircuts, of course, because twin-tail fetish energy is the strongest fetish energy. Oh, and on top of that, he has to turn into a twin-tailed lolly to use his powers. The story then involves other people joining him, including Tsundere Aqua and Exhibitionist Darkness. They basically become the horny Power Rangers and fight monsters with increasingly varied fetishes. Oh, and he also gets stuck as a lolly for like 2 episodes and has to learn to live without a sword, so yeah. But then of course, before we get to the dumbest plot in anime, I have a message from today's sponsor. Boobs! Look at these things. I just designed them myself. My eldritch powers are so mighty that physics itself does not wish to be applied to my booba. Please enjoy these breasticles, anime titties, titillating milk bags, mommy milkies, super duper unga chunga wongas, and dummy big babe bags. That's it for today's sponsor segment, and now we have to talk about the absolutely absurd, absolutely cultured anime of Interspecies Reviewers. Let's think about this amazing show's premise for a second. We have a fantasy world where large parts of cities are dedicated to brothels, where the popularity of species within these brothels directly affects politics, and a world in which, according to the manga, which I have read because of course I have, God has literally blessed the world to prevent STDs and unwanted pregnancy in brothels. I mean seriously. As amazing as Interspecies Reviewers is, you have to admit that the concept is dumb as hell. So those are the dumbest plots in anime. If we hit 25 likes, I will make another episode within a week. There's a lot of dumb anime out there, and I love them all. Tell me about your dumb anime stories in the comments below, and remember to keep on being cringe.